from pickdogs.com. It is Friday, November 15th, 2019, here with your live show. Of course, we're here live 7 days a week, 365 days a year. Got free picks on every game every day at pickdogs.com. Of course, on the YouTube channel. More free pick videos than anybody out there. So be sure to subscribe. Hopefully you're off to a great morning. Just looking at the YouTube stats to see how much we're crushing everybody. We absolutely are. Things just getting bigger and bigger every day. Really exciting. Been up as a website since October 4th. You guys know I've done this twice before, so I've seen it all in action. I have to say, this is easily the biggest and best thing I've ever done. I'm also probably the most excited I've been in a long time about doing this stuff. So appreciate all of you guys joining me, and gals or ladies or however you would like to be referred to. People, all of you people, for all of the people who visit us. I appreciate it. Morning. Thank you. Thanks, everyone. Good morning to everyone. We have a pretty good card today. We got a bunch of college basketball. Got a bunch of NBA basketball. I did a ton of videos. We got 2 college football games. And of course, this afternoon we have our football free-for-all with Steve Monahan. I think I was supposed to have Rod on the show today, but I think I screwed up. I got to talk to Rod and Chris this weekend, and we're going to have a daily Puck Dog show. Some days it's going to be, 10 minutes, and some days it's going to be half hour. Just the way it is. It was a crazy ending in that game last night. It's just, I don't even know what to say. I've seen players swing helmets before. We've seen it in college. We saw it in the Miami FIU game a few years ago, and there was hell to pay. I'm going to guess, I haven't seen anything, but people are saying he's going to be suspended for the year. I would say next year as well. I would say 2 years, plus all kinds of other stuff. Well, generally what happens when incidents like this happen is they start saying things that he's lost control of the asylum. We don't give out my picks on my video picks on the show. Like, if people want to watch my video, they can watch it. But if you have a question about your pick on the game, or a question on the game, then let me know. So it's like this: Team A versus Team B with the point spread. Anyways, thought that was interesting. I think there's the other more interesting story to me. I think the Myles Garrett thing is cut and dry, and it overshadows what's going on with the Jets. And I think Steve Monahan will have some commentary on this afternoon. I think the Anua situation in New York, I think is even crazier. Where he's complaining about being fined for not going to training, but he's making $33.4 million over 4 years, and he's not playing. That comes directly out of the fans' pockets. And here's a guy complaining, $33.4 million over 4 years. He got injured the first week of the season. To make basically $6 million this season, all he has to do is go to training every day, and that's to rehab the injury. He's like, I only have a 50-50 chance to ever play again. Yeah, you were paid $33.4 million to play. It's like, we're not saying you have to play. All we're saying is you need to get to treatment. It's like, it's the most ridiculous thing I mean, this is the craziness, and it has a lot. It's the sense of entitlement. We'll get to these picks in just a second. I got a pick in the premium area on this game, so you can get my pick on that game in the premium area. This one I'm leaning towards Marshall. It just the line looks funny and all the line movement. Just I don't really, on the surface, Marshall's been hot recently, but La Tech has been hot all year. It seems odd to me, this massive line movement, inverse line movement too. So, but I'm gonna take Marshall there. This is in the premium area. 76ers plus -3 versus OKC. I like the Sixers in this one. They've been a letdown recently, but I think they're too talented to continue on that route. So I definitely like the Sixers in this matchup. I have a video with more detail on it on the YouTube channel, and you can check it out there. Minnesota, Utah, over under 145.5. Minnesota's played the really tough schedule to start the season. They're just not beating anybody. Utah, of course, beat Nevada. They scored 79 in that game. I like over in Utah, Minnesota. Utah's got some good players, man. They have some real good players. Minnesota, I mean, like I said, you can't fault them for their scheduling. That's for sure. Okay, if you have a pick, put that in the premium area in the Facebook group. I have a pick in the premium area on that game. But if you have a game that you love, talk about it in the Facebook group. That's what it's there for. We got almost 2,000 members in there. Super active too. Not just members that come and like they join the group and we never hear from them again. We have an active Facebook group, super active, and they would love to hear your picks. What would lead you to believe that? I mean, here's a team that, they left about 30 points on the board. I do not see that. This game we just went over. Of course, I like doing all these YouTube videos. I like Rhode Island. This is not the spread in this game. At least it wasn't last night. I'll take a look at it now, but when I looked last night, it was not the spread, unless it's inverted. Let's see it. Yeah, that's not the spread in this game. Yeah, you know what? I've said it before. If you have picks, put them in our Facebook group or do a video. It's like wide receiver QB out for La Tech. Utah, Minnesota, yes, they absolutely do. College basketball. You got the wrong sport. All right. What is the Facebook group link? Our Facebook group is called Pick Dogs, but I will post it here on YouTube. Hang on a sec. I'll post the link in the comments right here on YouTube. Let's see. Pretty easy to find, I always thought. But I'm wrong about a lot of things. So let's see. Oh, shoot. There you go. It's in the comments now. So now you have it. Let me get back to this other stuff. Let's see what's next. All right. Facebook group link. Good morning. I don't know what that means of Bruce. I'm not really sure what that means. We did this game? Yeah, you can talk about that in the Facebook group. That game, Cleveland State versus South Carolina. That I'm not really sure. Let's see what we got. Take a look at it. You know, Frank Martin, he's going to recruit like no one's business. He's got a solid, always has a good team wherever he's been. I don't know too much about Cleveland State this year, though. $25 is a bundle. Cleveland State's 0-2 against the number. Wow, they're not good. Lost by 20 last time. Meanwhile, South Carolina 66-32 over Wyoming. 17 points. 7. Yeah, I like South Carolina in this one. I just did quick handicapping there in my head. Yeah, this is what I have too. I like the Spurs in this one. My video, so I did the video on this game, and I wrote at the very beginning, I said Suns versus Magic, even though I said Spurs versus Magic like 100 times in the video. And I knew if I posted it on YouTube that I would get 100 comments about the wrong start. Even though I took the Spurs on the video and I said Spurs about 100 times in the video, I still know that I know the YouTube crowd. I understand it. And I know that's the only thing they would talk about if I posted it. So I just wasn't in the mood for it. This is our Facebook group right there. Not sure. I was like looking at the YouTube comments. Got so many of them. Of course, Randy leaving tons of comments there too, trying to help you guys out. I like Utah in this game, and I like them a lot. Minnesota hasn't held up against any of the good teams, and this is a really good Utah team. Every once in a while, not every once in a while, normally Utah is good. They've been good for a long time, and they've had a couple of down years, but normally they are pretty good. The Kyle Kuzma teams were good, but even before that, like all those Rick Majerus teams at Utah were fantastic. I like Utah in that one. Well, if you see Rhode Island getting a 1.5, I would jump on them. I like Gonzaga in this one. I have a free pick video on this one on YouTube, so you can check it out. A lot more detail on the game there. But I took Gonzaga. I took the video down on that I did on Sports Chat, just saying that there was an update there. I removed the video because we have a lawsuit pending, and it's just screw it, It's like I'll let the legal system take care of everything, but let's just say I still own Sports Chat Plays. I'm the majority owner of Sports Chat Plays. I'm the majority owner of Picks and Parlays, and those guys are illegally in possession of my property. And Craig Trapp is a minority shareholder, and he has no rights to anything. And as soon as things are fixed out, if I have any say in it, and I'm not saying I 100% will when all is said and done, but if I have any say when all is said and done, he will be long gone. I do not think that the quality of their radio show or of the videos and stuff that he's posting on Sports Chat Place are indicative of my brands. And like what you see at Pick Dogs, night and day, right? The quality from what you're seeing at Sports Chat Plays or Picks and Parlays these days with Craig running the show. We don't do minus 400s on this show. This line was not 8 the last I checked. Let's see what we have in this game. But I do have a free pick video on this game on YouTube. I don't know where you guys are getting these lines because it's like they're all wrong. Let's see this one. UCLA and UNLV. This line is not this. You have a bad book is what's happening. I don't see that line anywhere. I don't see this line anywhere. Yeah, you're going to have to go. Your comments should go like that. Your picks, go in the Facebook group. I'm not really sure how much clearer I can make it. Gonna take I'll go with I don't really know. Let's just flip the coin on it. It's one question per person. Over, under. Over. I don't know what that means. Yeah, but they're the easy team on the schedule. The Browns are the easy team on the schedule. That's the issue there. Take this one. I agree with that. You're just a jerk. An arrogant piece of shit. Gardner-Webb versus UNC minus 25. I didn't see that game on the board. Let me see. I didn't think North Carolina was playing. Yeah, they are 25. I like North Carolina in this one. That's a ton of points, though. 147.5. Gardner-Webb has shown absolutely nothing this season. 71.59 at West Carolina. 70.63 at Furman. That's really not that bad. They played Virginia last year in the NCAA tournament. Of course, Virginia went on to win it all. But they were a tournament team. I like West Virginia, but I have a video on the site on that, so I mean on YouTube, so you can check it out. There's more detail, but I took West Virginia. I'll take them there. I'll take your word for it. Well, I would switch. I like UCLA, but I have it at 6.5. So you have a very bad book. If you want UCLA, I would get a new one. Great. If you have a pick, I mean, this is not difficult, man. Here, this is how you format the question. Team A versus Team B with the point spread or total. I don't know, man. It's like, you see this? Why everybody's doing it? I understand. I've never seen you on the show, so I'm going to guess you're new. But, yeah, you guys need a new book. I'm going to say under in Marshall La Tech. That game's tomorrow. That you could ask on our football free-for-all show this afternoon at 4 p.m. Eastern with Steve Monahan. Well, I guess that's it for the questions today. We got tons of free pick videos over on YouTube, so you can check those out. Of course, be sure to hit the thumbs up. Be sure to subscribe to our channel. We do this bit every single day. It's Team A versus Team B with the point spread. I know you're new. I said you're new. We're cool, man. All good. That's like, back a couple of years ago, I would have been, I would have gone off on you, but I don't do that shit anymore. Kind of like, I'm over it. It's like, I understand you're new, but that's why I put it there. And it's like, even though it's right there, I know half the people don't see it. If it was there and I was looking at it, I probably wouldn't see it either. But I'm just saying. Team A versus Team B with the point spread. This way, like anybody, the reason why we do Team A versus Team B with the point spread is this way. Say, Jeff, who always thinks the college football game is Friday when it's Saturday, right? Say he doesn't know who someone's playing or what the point spread is. He can join the show, get the information, and say, oh, yeah, North Carolina's playing, instead of saying North Carolina, North Carolina minus 25 versus Gardner-Webb. Now we know who North Carolina's playing. We know what the point spread is. We know exactly what we're talking about. If I go bigger letters, then it starts covering up. Then the comments start covering my face. So it's like, it's hard to say what to do with it. I guess I could put it on the side, kind of in this area, maybe right over here or something. But I'm actually going to use this space for other stuff. I'm going to build a studio. Yeah, we do have a kindler, gentler Mitch. I made that New Year's resolution not this year, but the year before. But my old, I think I did enough damage in the other one to carry over. But anyways, I'll recap. I took Marshall plus 6.5, the 76ers over in Utah, Minnesota. South Carolina minus a bundle. I took the Spurs. Utah in college basketball against Minnesota. Gonzaga. The coin flip was the over in the Wizards Timberwolves. We took North Carolina, West Virginia, UCLA, and the under in Marshall La Tech. This is Mitch. Thanks for joining me. Have a great day, everyone. I will see you guys at 4 p.m. Eastern time for our football free-for-all show. Of course, tomorrow we're going to be on a bunch. So I'll see you later. Have a great day. Like I said, if you want further details of these games, more breakdowns, anything like that, just subscribe to our YouTube channel. I have free pick videos on all the NBA games and most of the bigger college basketball games. I can't do every college basketball game. I guess I could, but I don't know. I would get even less sleep than I do.